1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Break, break, break.
Yo, yo, yo. How about it?
Hey, I can hear somebody.
Alright, I think I'm pointed at you. This is the 2-element delta loop. Come on. I enhanced my highs too, so I don't know if that helped audio or not.
I mean, I can hear you. It's loud enough for me to hear you and not overbearing.
Would it be better if we were on sideband?
Yep.
Okay, let's go to sideband. Hello, hello, hello.
Outside, man.
Got you on the upper side. Come on. So, okay, this is the delta loop. Where'd you go? Come on.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay, I didn't know you left. I just heard you say you were on upper sideband and then it was gone.
Oh, you got a little echo in there.
Yeah, it's picking up the talk back here a little bit.
Well, it is working. That
Okay, I turned the mic down. Got a little bit closer to it. That should take some of that background out. Turn the mic down. Got a little bit closer to it. That should take some of that background out. Did the live feed stop?
Huh?
Did my live feed stop?
Oh, I didn't know you was doing it. Let me check.
Okay, it should say like the 2-element delta loop versus Yagi.
Oh, it's running.
Oh, okay, because it wasn't showing on my end for some reason.
just heard myself talking.
Okay, weird, as long as it's working. Okay, so this is the Delta loop. I don't know what signal you have me at. I think I'm pointed towards you. I'm pointed that way somewhat, I guess. I don't know if it's exact.
I got you at 10 dB. Audio's pretty good.
Okay. I'm going to go switch to the Yagi here real quick. So this one is 15 feet off the ground. The Yagi's going to be 12 feet off the ground. I'll go switch to coax real quick.
Okay, what I saw was 11.5 dB peak and 10.5 average.
Okay. I'm going to go switch.
Standing by.
You're on the flat side, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Be right back. All right. I am on the Yagi now. Seems like my noise floor is a lot lower than it was with the Delta loop, which I thought was supposed to be the opposite.
Okay, you're not very strong now. You're like very weak. You're like 7 and 6.
Okay, so the Delta loop is better. Let me try to turn this a little bit, maybe. Let's see what the SWR. Here, 1, 2, test. SWR is good. Okay, let me try to turn it maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it's 7.6 peak, 6.3 average.
I turn a little more to the northwest. Any improvements?
8.6. You came up a point and a half.
Okay, so the delta loop is better. I'm going to switch back to that one just to double check.
Wait.
Yeah?
Hold on. I want to switch. I want to see what the difference is. Hold on.
Okay.
Get the mark. What's the mark, man? What's the estimated PBS and R? Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, for yours?
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy.
You're just below the 10 on it.
Okay. Hold on.
There's like I think it was 3 or 8 SU on it.
Okay, this should confirm whether I'm on the flat side or the vertical. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
You're about an S unit lower, and that was 1.2.
Okay, yep. I'm on the vertical now. I can tell.
I'm a lot weaker. I'm surprised you can hear me.
Huh? Say that again?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me go switch back to the flat side. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm right back on the horizontal.
Okay, yeah, I can tell. It's a difference. That was like a 2, a little over 2 on the PBSNR.
Roger that. Makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, that came up to 2.2. 0.2. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to that other one and see what changes. Because I didn't look at the PBSNR on the other one with you.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll stand by. Audio. I just turned the audio up to normal level.
Okay, back to the Delta loop. I am on Delta loop. On the Delta loop. Let's see here. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. 60 watts.
Looks like you're up. You came up like 2 points. It's 10.4 or something like that.
The PBSNR. Or my S reading, S units.
On the PBS.
Oh, what's the S units?
F8.
Okay, so we're about the same.
Yeah, we're right about the same. Let me turn it up a little bit. Audio. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there you go. I was going to say you were a little weaker than this time than when I first put it up.
Yeah, you know me, I'm not trying to run it wide open at all. So I just keep it running that low and only use power when I need it.
Yeah. Should I try to put my 4 in line?
Yeah.
Okay, well, give me a few here. I got to, I have to take the pad out for the driver. I can run this straight into it.
Okay, I'm standing by.
Okay, grab it real quick and turn the soldering iron on.
I'm here. I'm gonna go get some wire out of the garage. I got a bigger ESC to wire up.
Copy.
Still here.
Okay. What are we looking like? Come on, break.
Okay, 16.7 on the PBS and R. And one more time, do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're up at 9.5 SU.
Cool. Oh, there we go. I had my PBSNR thing wrong. I'll be able to give you an accurate reading now. I didn't know that was changeable. I was wondering why it was looking weird.
Yeah, I'm seeing 17.4 over here. Now go ahead.
Copy that. I got you 17.5. Not bad for 15 feet off the ground. About what yours is anyway, right? Or you're at ground level.
Right, I'm at ground level.
What do you think? Do I add another element to this thing?
Yeah, I would.
Do I add 2? I'm thinking only 1, though. I like having it being, this is only a 6-foot boom.
Yeah, but 12 foot is good. 14 foot is okay. 16 foot is more than you need.
Yeah, I think it's 16 feet if I make it a 4 element. I think 12 feet is 3. Something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, 4 element.
I'm surprised it's better than the Yagi.
I don't know. I can't explain it.
Yeah, I don't know. Whether it's a full wave antenna. Apparently that makes a difference.
Yagi is what, quarter weight?
Half, I think, right? Well, you want to switch to AM since I'm strong enough now?
Sure. Switch it AM. Roger, Dodger. Baker. Oh, man, all that background.
Okie dokie. Oh.
Hello. Let me adjust some shit over here. Hello. There we go.
What's it like on the AM side?
Say that again. Oops.
What's it like on the AM side?
Eight and a half.
That's good enough.
It's working. That's for sure.
Yep. It's also nice I'm not killing the internet. Not having any problems anymore.
There's somebody out there.
Probably to the south. I'm pointed north. I hear nothing.
There was a couple times somebody keyed up it.
Should we try vertical?
Right.
Try the vertical. Should we try the vertical side? I forgot I get up on the mic because I have the noise gate up.
This is Dr. Audio in Portland, Oregon, waving. Break. Oh, well, it's working. I'm looking southeast, and I got you loud and clear up here around Portland, Oregon. Go ahead.
Where are they at?
Hold on, 766 is it? All right, you listening to music, playing music in one of them Pal Talk rooms, probably. There, go ahead. Oh, dude, you coming up here real clean from California. I know you down there somewhere around Sacramento, right? That 10. 4-eye. All right, 766 sounded real good, man, out here around Portland, Oregon. Me and my homeboy, we up here playing around, testing our beams out, running about 60 watts in the beam. Yeah, I'm keying up 15 watts, swinging at 60 watts on barefoot Jesus. Wow, man, you smoking on that beam there, Roger.
Hey, 766, tell Dr. Audio I said hello. 766, Dominator in the corner's back quiet.
Yo, where you at back quiet? You want me to go get on my base station? I'm just sitting here on the ground playing barefoot.
Oh, it's working. You don't need to go get on the big station. We're up here around Portland.
You up there about where?
We're up here around Portland.
Yeah, you in Portland?
Yeah, 410.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your audio, we got a lot of bass in it, just a little bit. Let's see, turn the volume up just a little bit.
Okay, we turned it up a little bit. I can take some of that bass out if I need to.
Oh, no, you're fine right there. You're fine right there. No, I'm not doing nothing. I'm in the bedroom. I'm not even in the shop. I got 3 stations out here. I'm just sitting in the bedroom on a barefoot Jesus.
Well, that barefoot Jesus working, man. No doubt about that. You don't need to go out and fire that big Pro Mod up.
Oh, yeah. You know, I got a shop. I'm on an iMac 2000 and iMac 2000 and barefoot 101EX. Ain't nothing hooked up to it.
Well, it's working right now. You're the only one we're hearing up here. We were actually just local talking. I was testing out this antenna before I put it up in the air. Shoot, I'm only 15 feet off the ground right now.
Wow! It's working. It's getting loud. It's loud right there. Yeah, that's Mother Nature going in and out.
Oh, yeah, you're coming up now. Yeah, it sounded good. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure this thing was working before we put it up in the air, so we're just kind of temporary local talking.
Okay, yeah, I can see your forward modulation, too. Yeah, that thing, it sounds good. 16 feet off the ground.
Yeah, I was talking to Dr. Audio. We're about 20 miles apart. So, yeah, he's not very far off the ground either. So we were just testing them out before we put them up and make them permanent there, 410.
Okay. All right, well, I'll keep playing music here in a little bit. I'll go get on my own station if you want and give you a radio check.
Oh, man, yeah, it's up to you. We'll be out here for a while.
Yeah, tell old Dr. Audio when I come up there, I'm taking rabbit hunting.
Okay, yeah, I'll pass that over to him, no doubt about that. I can't hear him now because I'm pointed south towards you. But, yeah, I'll roll that 5 over to him, no doubt about that.
Yeah, he don't need no gun, because he's going to be toting the rabbits. I'm going to do all the shooting. No, I'm just kidding, man. Top of the day to you.
Tell him to watch out. Tell him to watch out for his baby brother there, 766. I can't hear you. I barely hear you coming in the backside. Tell him to watch out. 766, tell him he better watch out. Alright. I'm just you there. Break.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know. It's freaking out. I don't know if I restart my computer here. What's going on? Oh.
You still out there? What are you?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was checking connections. I think there's a bad connection there. I'm using shitty coax. But, yeah, here we go. We're better, right? Uh-oh. Maybe, maybe not.
Are you sure you're pointing at me?
I think so. Why, you don't hear me no more?
Well, you was louder than that.
I don't know if I'm locked. Like, I don't know if I'm in the exact same spot, but ballpark.
Oh, I can tell you you're not locked. You was locked, and now you're not.
No. Well, I can go out and turn it a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah, go turn yours a little bit more, and then I'll go outside and turn mine a little bit more to see if we can get it pinpoint.
Alright, sounds like some more DX coming in.
Say that again. I hear some guy coming 160 miles south of somebody.
I turned it a little more.
Say that again?
I turned it a little more. Something weird's going on, though.
Yeah, I can see it. You're at 11.8.
Huh.
15.7.
What was it before? Like, I feel like my audio's doing something weird.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. You're 9.5 on the Richter.
On the S units?
Yeah, on the S units, you're 9.5.
What was it before? It was only 8 before, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it came up.
Yeah, it did. It came up.
I'm pumping more audio into it. There, now it's working, right? My audio doesn't sound glitchy. It was like glitching there for a second.
It's like you're underdriving it or something.
Oh, I probably am. Here, let me put some more drive into it. You know, I had it turned down for that little driver, my 60 watter, so I could, here, let me put some into it. How about that? Break, 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 break.
Much better, much better.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably swinging like crazy.
Yeah, it sounds much better now.
And 4.
Okay, I'm going to go turn my beam now. I'm going to go turn my beam south, more south, about 5 degrees. I'll be right back.
Okay, we have some weird ground waving going on. You're waving back and forth between like 6 and 7.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead and turn it.
Okay, be right back. Brake, 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 brake.
Oh yeah, that definitely came up. Signal and just you sound louder. Let me see what the key is.
Yeah, you're hitting me at 10 now. 10 now.
Looks like 17 on the PB.
Okay, I'm going to go turn it a little bit more south and see if it degrades. So I'm going to go turn it a little bit more south and we'll see if it degrades. We'll know when we get to the spot when we see degradation.
Okay, you're at 14.8, it fluctuating to 14.9 on the PB. I know my audio's shitting out for some reason.
Roger that.
I probably have to restart the computer, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Brake, brake, brake. Oh, you're stuttering bad, dude.
Yo, I know. Back here. Let's see. Let me turn the drive down. Yeah, I'm getting RF back. I'll have to shield that somehow through the. I'm getting RF. Can you hear me still? Can you hear me with that drive down? Yeah, I'm gonna turn it up. So it just starts to crap out. I had to put some ferrites on the Ethernet connections, the Ethernet cables.
Well, get to it. You know what the...
I don't have any right now. Oh, I might. I have to find them. What I was gonna say is, you came down slightly.
Oh, I came down slightly. Okay, let me go turn it back.
Alright, yeah, I had to turn my drive down. Too much power was... And I have the amp right next to the HERMES. I might have to space that out a little. You turn it a little and I'm gonna space the amp out. pointed up on the north end up there. Oh, cut that there.
Yo, break.
Is there such thing anymore?
I don't know why y'all making all that noise down there in California, but y'all plugging ears up here around the northwest corner, break.
That's what the mud ducks do. 63 say that's what the mud ducks do there, 410.
That's fact. You don't want them soft bones that $10.
Nah, you don't want them. You don't want them, because a lot of these cowbikers, man, they ain't got so cowbikers soft out here, man. They cowbikers, when they feeding us too much. 410?
For I looking at the wrong stuff, cross-eyed.
Yeah, what they do. Alright, man, I'm gonna ease out of here, man. I just heard you breaking this cowbiker down in these killer fields, man. Thought I'd come across the hallway, bump it down, no doubt about it. I'm surprised the boys let me talk this long. 410?
Alright, man. Alright, man, I don't want to get caught by no big-ass bird turning left around here. I'll catch you later, 63. Yo, Dr. Audio pulling Oregon is quiet.
Yeah, right, Doc Audio, you ain't gotta worry about it. That maggot-eating bird in the bed, trying to figure out what he gonna eat next in the morning. 410?
All right, man. All right, good night, 63. Happy late 4th of July, man. We'll talk to you later. You and yours have a great one, and I'm out.
Yeah, right, Doc Audio, always a pleasure, man. Blessings to all you boys up in the northwest corner, no doubt about it. Doc Audio, 63 on the coast, stepping.
I think my beam is working down. right, man. I'm sitting out here. I'm helping out a buddy right now, so I'll be out here. I ain't going nowhere. I got the front door, the back door open with the screen open, closed, and it's about 75 degrees up here in Portland, Oregon, man. I'm chilling with the door open and the fan running. I'm kicking it off.
I space the amp. Oop. Space the amp away from the Hermes. Did that help? Break. Nope, must have a bad connection. Son of a bitch.
Now, you know, some people is like the devil, you know. If you speak about them, they pop up out of nowhere.
Hello, Dog Audio. Great big good evening time to you. Old Squeaker down here working this little bitty station in the center.
Hello, Squeaker. I've heard a lot about you, man. Never talked to you on the radio, so I'm going to do it right now. Hello, Squeaker, Dog Audio. Tip my hat to you there. Break.
Well, I hope too much of that information wasn't bad, no doubt. But we'll be up in your neck of the woods coming up here next, in about 3-4 weeks, I guess. 3 weeks. Maybe we'll catch an eyeball on you if you're roaming around out there. Be up there for Bertie Sanchez's get-together there. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm going to show up. I'll be...
1, 2, still screwed up.
I might be there every day. They're 10...
10-4. Well, we'll be looking for you. I've been going up there for every one of them, so we'll see you there. Hey, Doc Audio, it's fading down. I'm just on 10 watts down here, man. I'm just sitting here listening. It's too warm down here turning anything on. You have a good evening. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good 4th of July, Doc Audio. I'll see you later. I'm gone.
All right, man. Sounding good up here for show. Everything good. Everything's swelling well up here around Portland, Oregon. That's for sure. Me and mine. Hope everything is swelling well with you and yours. And continue to be a positive force in the CD world. Squeaker, Dr. Audio, Portland, Oregon. The number 2 man, Big Mobile, state of Oregon, is gone.
Okay. Is it back? It's back, but it does a weird glitchy shit. Break. Where is you? Break. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's intermittent. That's the best way to say it.
Okay. Well, I got you back up there. This coax is like 40 years old, so it definitely needs to go in the garbage. Actually, let's see. I have another section. Let me go screw that in real quick. 200 feet back out I go.
Goodbye.
Alright, another 200-foot walk. Actually, 400 feet round trip.
Gotta get them steps in.
Okay. Well, that fixed. I don't know.
Well, restart your shit.
Okay, I'm going to restart the whole thing. Stand by. I put some ferrite on the Ethernet cables.
So it's something to do with the Ethernet cable?
I'm not sure. Could be. When I pump the power up, I back the power down, and it's not as bad. F me.
Are you facing me still?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's definitely something to do with transmission.
Yeah, I think it's the output on the amp, the output, the SO239 on it. I'll switch back to the other one, I guess.
Switch boxes. Go back to the other box.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What did you say? You said you already did that?
No, I said that's what I'm going to go do.
You said a good handle is going to be, I already did that.
to the small box. It's definitely that box.
Yeah, see, much cleaner. It's much cleaner.
Yeah, it was, I think I have a bad SO239 on it. And, yeah. Now I can hear skip, too. I wasn't hearing that before. I'm hearing somebody come in the backside.
So which one you like, the first one or this one? Both of them sound good.
You hear them?
Yeah, right, that was my Galaxy. Hey, that was my Cat Galaxy. Hey, no doubt about it. Okay, Mighty Fine, we gonna sit back in the cup, man.
It's good to know this shit is working, and I ain't wasting my money.
What's that? You didn't waste your money on what?
Thinking about sending you a $400 bill.
That's why. What? I'm hearing him through the back side of the antenna.
Can you hear Reverend Doctor talk too much?
Faintly. If I turn around and point, I could.
Roger that. Roger that.
Yeah, it was, I think, who was the other one? 6 Trey?
Yeah, it was 6-3, Squeaker, and 766.
Oh, yeah, I was only hearing 6 Trey in there mostly. I have to turn back around.
Yeah, it's like he had to turn to face you too, cause like when I first was talking to him, he was facing me, and then he turned to face you. So I knew, I was like, what happened to him? He just dropped off like a bad habit. But then I could hear you talking to him about 2 S units.
Oh, that's all I was hitting you at? Who's that right there talking?
Yeah, that's all you was hitting me. 2 S units. When you was facing him.
Yeah. That's pretty good then. Because I go from, what, 7 to 2? Or no, I was... With that box, I was, what, 9 or something? Dead.
That box was what, 9?
Stay gone. I need to turn the drive back down. There, I backed that drive back down a little bit.
I can still hear you.
Yeah. I was just figuring it must have sounded like crap cranked up.
No, it's just not as loud as you normally are. But I can hear you.
You mean my 60 watts isn't getting out? I need an in-between box.
Next month we can buy one of those little boxes that wire right up to the Hermes.
I can get, I don't know. I'll mess with it tomorrow, maybe. Maybe I'll use this one and drive the 2-pill. I can get 300 watts probably out of that.
You need to borrow my 8-pill?
I don't think so. Plus, when I get the antenna up, it's going to make a big difference, too.
Roger that.
So what's my 60 watts at? What's that doing over there?
ADOBE unit.
Oh, that's okay, I guess. Just not 30 plus.
Well, there's a lot that can be done on both sides. Right now, it's like you put your antenna, you see the antenna on, and you're in the garage, inside the garage, talking 5 miles away.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, for the circumstances, that's not too bad. There's, what, a hill in between us? Check some bass out. How's that sound? Does that sound okay?
Yeah, it sounds fine. I can't really tell you took bass out, though. It's like a lot in there already. Give me a second, I'm checking some.
Oh, okay, yeah. 766 said it was real bassy. 83 was at 10.3. Now I'm at 4.9. Minus 4.9. That's minus 18. Now we're back up 18. I don't know if that's making any difference. Your side. Put that bag up. Ish. This one. At 324 at 4.9. And we'll back that down. Oh, that cut a lot of base out. Maybe that's the one I need to mess with. 234. 234. We'll back that down to minus 1.9. Back that down to minus 1.9. I don't have to go back and see what this was before, because I don't remember. I think it was positive 1. See? Yeah, it had to be 2.4. Sounds about how it was. Go up higher. Yeah. That's where it's picking the base up. 234. 234. Let's back it down to 0 maybe. There, break. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not bad. With an elevation change, several other elevation changes between me and you, and 18.8 miles apart. Yeah, not bad.
Took a little bit of the base out. Is it more eligible?
I can't tell right now, man.
Can't tell. So this is where, okay. This is about where it was at. 1, 2. Gives it some fullness. And there's some base out. Break.
Yeah, some of it is gone, but not much. I mean, it's not boxy, or it's not popping. That's what it was. Like, it was so bassy, it was like you're hitting a door.
Oh, okay. Or if it was swinging too much with that other box.
Sounds good right there.
Yeah, not gonna touch it.
Look at that, it's 10 o'clock at night and you're on the radio. What the hell?
I know. Hell, the other night I was going to be on here at midnight, but you were busy. All good, though. Now that I know this is the antenna to use, I will get good coax, replace that SO239 in the 4-pill, or I might even just test a 2-pill tomorrow in line, see if that does. If I have problems like I was with that. Either way, that SO239, the output SO239 on it, it's hooked.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. that would happen. But I know how that happens.
Yep. Lots of in and out, in and out, in and out.
Yep.
Yeah. But, yep. Then, yeah. I just have to get the stuff to get the antenna up in there so I can get the rotor on. And, yeah, that'll be nice. Don't have to run outside to turn the antenna.
So are you gonna run the antenna rotor controller box to the house? Or are you gonna do a wireless connection or something?
I'm gonna do wireless. I was reading about that wireless thing I sent you. Seems fairly easy to hook up, actually.
Oh, that sounds... I like it. It looks good. It doesn't look like it has a whole mess of watts.
Yeah, so give it a try, see how it works. If it sucks and I end up on a wired connection.
I mean, 200 gauge, 200 feet of, 12 gauge wires, 6 or 8 points. Kind of expensive, but you only got to run it once.
Yep. That's why I'm gonna wait till everything's permanent and then I know what I need. I only need about 50 feet of coax, if that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm only gonna put the antenna at 30 feet.
$36 feet.
Yeah, it might end up about that. 35-ish maybe. But the rotor will be at like 30 feet.
Why are you going to put the rotor way up there? I would leave the rotor down below.
Yeah, I can put it on the ground, really. Yeah, that's true. Keeps the weight from being up top.
I mean, you got to put a collar on it anyway, so you might as well put a collar on the top and, like, for the bearings. I mean, a bearing collar, and run your guide wires, 4 guide wires off of that.
Did you see that weird thing on Channel 7?
What?
On Channel 7, there was a weird, like, signal. But, yeah. I might not need guide wires. Maybe. I don't know, because I think the antenna is only going to be probably 15 feet above the shop. I'm going to attach the top of the... attach the mast at the top of the shop roof, at the peak of that.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't be hokey dokey trying to do it cheap. I'd be trying to do it right. Don't be trying to do it cheap, because in the long run, trying to do it cheap costs you more.
Yeah, this antenna is very light, though. It's Way lighter than that Yagi.
I don't know, it's working right now. Hold on, I'm gonna go get a snack.
Yeah, seeing. See if I can find very light. Oh, it's 8 pounds. That's how heavy this antenna is. 8 pounds.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, it's 8 pounds is the weight of this antenna.
We get some pretty strong winds out there.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I still have to collect the parts.
Okay.
Noisy out there right now. I have a 3S unit noise floor.
I got 7 S units of noise.
That's about how mine was. It was like 5 or something at the other house. Yeah. Like, sometimes it's down to like 2 here, and I'm like, shit, is there something wrong? Like, wax go to shit. Something. I'm not used to it.
Hang on.
Alright.
didn't hear the sound, and you didn't see the shadow pass over you, my black ass already at home today.
Yeah, hello. I just turned off all the lights. There's no lights on downstairs right now to see if the noise level would drop.
Yeah. The bathroom light here gives me about 1 S unit of noise. Did it drop on your side? The noise?
Yeah, it looks like it dropped like 0.2, but not by much.
Yeah, the bathroom light here is an LED light and it gives me noise.
Dr. Audio, Portland, Oregon. In the great state of Oregon, I'm reading the mail.
Just letting you know I'm still out here.
Oh, okay. Thought you were going to get something.
I already ate it.
Oh, okay. Shit, I almost fell asleep sitting here.
That's funny. Don't let the Sandman get you. That's funny.
I know. Yet, I'm so cooked from moving. Thank goodness it's almost done. Hey, you know anybody that needs a washer or dryer? I think I asked you already, didn't I? Washer or dryer? I'll give it to them for free. Somebody that needs it. I'd rather give it to somebody that needs it than give it to like Goodwill where they're gonna make money off it.
Man, slap $100 bill on that thing, man, and put it on the marketplace.
Yeah, I could. I just don't have time for people's shit.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, I'll trade you this, bicycle rim and 6 packs of cigarettes for that washer. That's the kind of marketplace crap I get. I haven't sold anything on there in years.
Wait a minute, what the hell you want to trade me? What?
Yeah, exactly. There was one time I was selling some wheels and tires on there. Well, people wanted the freaking only wanted the tires, not the wheels. They wanted me to separate them. And I told them, well, guess what? You can buy the tires and the wheels are free.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be, I mean, you just be firm with people and tell them what it is. Like I just tell people the cost is what it is, and there won't be no deviation. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's what I should do.
Hey, who in the world is that?
Doug Audio and Dominator up in Oregon.
Who in the world is that? The Reverend Doctor talk too much, want to know.
Go for it. I'm not pointed that way. He's hearing you.
Hey, Reverend Doctor talk too much.
Hey, I hear you, man. Hey, but it be rough. I'm trying to figure out who that is there. Break.
Ain't nobody but Doug Audio there. Break.
Yeah, right. I heard you say it ain't nobody but somebody, but I couldn't get it. Hey, I couldn't get it. Hey, but nevertheless, you have a fine one. And we're going to slide, right?
All right, man. I'll write you later. Talk too much. Doug Audio, Oregon is gone.
I'm going to have to use that one. That was a good one. Ain't nobody but somebody. I'm gone.
Roger. Nobody is somebody, and somebody is nobody. I'm getting on that.
Look at the fleas on Fluffy, old Reverend reading the mail.
Now he talking about his sleeves. Be careful.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say it. That's right. I ain't gonna say anything because he can't hear me.
Roger that. All good in the hood, bro.
Is this how the DX has been since I haven't been on here? It's just you randomly hear one person pop in and then it's gone?
I guess. Seems like that. Me and this big old green bowl getting on up.
Since I put this up, I've been hearing that dude in Montana. Only one I hear from there. Strange, I've never heard Montana before.
I don't remember anything about the Montana. I remember being in Montana talking to California.
I heard him earlier tonight and yesterday. He's been pretty consistent about maybe just before dinner time. So Midnight Cowboy or something like that in Montana.
I don't even know who that is. But I'll be listening for it.
Not me either. First time I heard him was, as soon as I put this antenna up. Heard him tonight, last night. Oh, shit. What's today? I think I might have heard him Thursday. But yeah, he'll be like the only one out there. Pretty strong. It'll just be him. I can hear he's talking to like California and stuff.
Who's talking to California?
That dude in Montana.
Right now?
No. When I hear him, that's usually who he's talking to. It's like California.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
It's me.
Cowabunga, dude.
getting tired.
What did you say? You going to bed?
Oh, here shortly, I think.
Crazy to skip out there. Are we ground waving? Which one is it?
I don't know. Today when I was just letting it roll, working around the house here, it'd come in for like maybe 20 minutes. You'd get like 2 or 3 people in there. They'd come in strong and then they're gone and be dead for like an hour or so. And then here they come again.
Yeah, because ground wave all the time. It just gets noisy to the point where you can't hear them at times.
Yeah.
Like right now, me and you, we're ground waving.
Well, could you bump my signal up?
Huh?
Can you bump my signal up?
I couldn't understand what you said. Something about signal up.
I said, can you bump my signal up?
Hold on, I gotta get my glasses back on. Okay,
now you can read it. I said, can you bump in the music, yo? Can you bump my signal up?
Yeah, it's at 9. You got a solid 9.
Not too bad.
Well, okay, wait. It's moving up to 9.
Your signal actually is coming up. Goes the PB.
What? Mine does what?
You came up, FS unit or so.
Oh, nice. I mean, the wind could have moved my antenna just slightly.
Yeah. I mean, same could happen to mine. I mean, it's just leaning up against the freaking post, so.
I don't know. I'm not bothering nobody. That's all that matters.
Exactly, which is nice.
Yeah. Definitely.
Old days, we'd be tearing everybody up with these antennas on the ground.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I'd have been trying to run 1,500 watts instead of running 75.
Yeah. Is that what you've been running?
No, I'm running 75 watts right now.
Yeah. Well, we're about in the same ballpark there. Yeah, I don't know what that 4-pill was doing. I didn't put a meter on it. But at the other house, it was almost hitting 1,000. Like 900 on the swing. I don't know. I didn't meter it here.
I mean, you don't need a lot. You just need enough.
Oh, I know. Yep. You going flying tomorrow?
Nah. Kind of bored right now. I don't want to go flying, but I just got a bigger power package for one ship, so I could take the power package from the other ship, and, oh no, I just got a new power package, a bigger ESC, like 120 amp, 12S, 12 cell, so it'll do like 50 volts at 120 amp, at a peak of 300 amp, and I bought that because I'm already using an 80 amp with a peak of 150 amp ESC on it. But the ESC I'm running doesn't like the high RPM at running on 8S. It chokes out and desyncs with the motor and could burn the motor up, and I don't want to burn the motor up. You know?
Yeah. Is that for that one you sent me the picture of, the green one?
Yeah, that one, the speed controller that's in it right now is desyncs when you get into about 50,000 RPM. And the one that I was using in the big one can go all the way up to 125,000 RPM. So it won't desync with the motor.
Oh, gotcha. I would think that it just wouldn't let it go past its limit.
Yeah, you would think, but different ESCs have different processing speeds, and those processing speeds can determine how fast RPM or the pulse that it can deliver and maintain the RPM, because brushless, right, it's sending out a pulse, and that pulse is like fractions of a second, but it's a large pulse with a lot of current on it, so it has torque.
Yeah, true. true. That's a lot of RPM.
So yeah, I'm switching ESCs, moving them around. Now the big one has a ESC in it that's capable of 12S. And now the little one has an ESC in it that's capable of running at 8S and not desync the motor. So, should be fun. Should be 155 miles an hour. That's what it should be.
That's crazy. I'd have that thing crashed in a second. Probably less than that.
Hey, man, I've seen good shit.
I could only imagine.
I've watched dudes run into themselves so many times, it's hilarious.
Those are all. Is that the one that you showed me? It looked like it was had like resin or something over it.
What?
Over the foam. It looks like you guys coated it with like some sort of resin or something.
Oh, that's the one I sent you the picture of. Yeah. That's the one it's foam, and we wrap it in carbon fiber and fiberglass.
Gotcha. Yeah, if you hit yourself with that thing, it's gonna hurt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by that thing. But, you know, I flew that the other day. It flies really well. But it was lacking some power. And when I finish wiring this up tonight, it should have it.
Oh, well, there you go. That'll be sweet to take out.
Yeah, I got this guy who, you know, like, people act like there's only one of these ships, you know, like, the one you got is the best one ever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know how those people are.
I got this dude who's like, I've cracked 195, okay, 195 miles an hour. And it's fun, and you're highly capable. But people get all excited when they get to like 105, they get all excited. They be like, oh man, I did 105 miles an hour. And you're like, that's not even entry level, you know? So, and I know guys that have done 280, and gliders with no motors on them has cracked 600 miles an hour.
What the heck? Ow. That's crazy. How could you even control that?
Oh, it's controllable. It's highly controllable. But you're talking about ships that are carbon fiber, resin coated, the resin in the paint's in the resin, you know. It's, yeah, you're talking about thousands and thousands of dollars, $15,000 ships that are capable of going 500 miles an hour.
That's crazy. And you're just basically going through goggles to watch it, right? Or know where you're going.
Well, the ones that go the fastest, nobody puts goggles on it because they actually go faster than the link to the goggles.
Okay, makes sense.
So, like, you know, instead of, okay, so, like, it's so fast that, by the time you get the signal, you done already went a half a mile down the road.
Jeez. So they pretty much just fly close range then? So you can just physically watch it?
Yeah, it's called line of sight. That's what they do. They stand up on a hill and they fly at a dynamic. They fly. It's called slope flying. Anyway, dynamic slope. And what they do is they figure out how to fly up the hill and then down the hill on an angle close to the mountain. And the more wind that's blowing up the mountain can create the fastest speed.
So you can actually go faster going up than down then?
Yeah, that's what it does. Dynamic sloping is up and down, a big giant loop. But on its side, you're not doing a loop up over. You can do that. You can do that, but that's very stressful on the ship. So what you want to do is you want to reduce that angle and reduce the forces on the ship and gain more energy by redirecting the energy.
So they're making a horizontal loop, or is it a vertical loop, but sideways?
Well, it depends on the mountain, right? Depends on how sheer the angle of the mountain is. You know, you could have a 20-degree slope. You could have a 5-degree slope. It just depends on the mountain, really.
Yeah.
But within that whole mountain, there's a perfect angle where the wind shears and go faster. So you got to find that. You fly until you find that sweet spot, and then you try to get higher and higher speed, and maintain control.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's freaking nuts. Oh, God. I'd have one of those things exploded in less than a second. There's no doubt about that.
Like, you wouldn't have that just right off the bat anymore. That's like going to buy a Ninja 1000 and you ain't never had no dirt bike ever in your life.
Yeah. No, I know. I understand that. That's why I'm saying it'd be exploded in a second.
Yeah, I like Ninja 1000 though.
I've never been on one. I worked with a guy that had one. He scared himself on it and sold it.
Oh, I scared myself on one too. Sure did. Yep. Got on that sunny side. Got off at Powell.
That's about the same distance as him. So that's when our warehouse was in Wilsonville. He was coming in on 205, heading south. And you know that ramp that crosses over I-5 when you're going south on 205? So he was getting on it around there. And that straightaway, like coming around, as soon as he made it around the corner, I guess he was getting on it. Scared the shit out of himself. And we worked at that first Wilsonville exit. And that's about how far he made it. And he never rode it back to work after that. He sold it.
Yeah, you know, I done had a big bike, couple big bikes. I had a 1200, 1400, you know. So like riding the 1000 was not an issue, but I had no idea that it could go that fast.
Yeah, my problem is I always think, okay, what's going to happen if this happens? So that's what gets me. I always think of the negative side of things for some reason. I don't know why. Or not really the negative sides, but the repercussions of, you know, if I did this, what could happen?
Or anything can happen. You know, I know two dudes, two brothers, they both rode. The dad rode, they rode, and all three men in their family missing one leg.
Yeah? I'm pretty sure I can figure out why they're missing a leg.
Yep.
Oh, shoot. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. The dog's gonna wake me up at daylight tomorrow. I'll get some of that stuff changed and see if it fixes the problem or not. I'll get that connector changed. Because I'm still using the same coax, and there's no problems. So I'm guessing it's probably that connector. I don't know. Of course, I was doing 10 times the power of what I'm doing now. Actually, more than that. A little over 10. So I don't know if that, I don't know if it's coming back through Ethernet, maybe, or I don't know. We shall find out. And also try the 2-pill in here. Or out there. In here, out there. It's out there, but in here. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. At least I'm not killing the internet anymore. That's a plus.
Roger that. Well, good night, then. Shit. Catch you tomorrow. Let me know. I might be home all day, I don't know. But I will be on you later. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, I'll be around, so just send me a message. I'll probably get up. When I get up, I'll probably go out and do that quick, and then just start going through more boxes. just send me a text when you want to check it.
Okay. Please. Shabba-lamma-ding-dong.
Yeah. As your neighbor would say. That one, wrong button. This one.
Didn't hear the sound, and you didn't see the shadow pass over my black ass already at home today.
Bye.
How's about it?
There's some DX for you. Be hollering for Sleepy Dog.